Good morning, everybody. My name is Darlene, and I have Parkinson's. When I've already done my video up, and I realized I forgot to mention the most important part of it. Her name is Aurora Callie Brianne, and she is beautiful, and she came home from the hospital today. All right, that's all I wanted to say before I start my video. Okay, have a good day. Good morning, everybody. My name's Darlene, and I have Parkinson's. I know it's not Mother's Day yet, but I just wanted to pop on and say hello to everybody because I miss them all. I miss y'all. And I just wanted to say I have permission to show pictures of my new granddaughter. And I'm going to show you a couple of those pictures. And she is out of the NIC unit and she's home with her parents now. They stopped by today so we could see them. And oh my gosh, she is so beautiful. She is just a sweetheart. And I got to hold her. That was lovely because when you're jittery, you can't hold the baby. And I had a calm moment where I was able to just hold the baby. And I can't call her the baby anymore. Her name is Aurora. Anyway, she is so beautiful. And I have some pictures that I'm dying to show everybody. But I just wanted to explain something. I am not physically doing any worse than I was before, really. My brain is kind of messed up right now, which is one of the reasons that I'm taking the break, is because I don't know what to talk about anymore. I'm not an expert in Parkinson's. I'm just a person who has Parkinson's, and I have enjoyed sharing my journey. The reason for my channel was to leave a memory for my children so they could come back and watch me and maybe learn some recipes and stuff. But that I could tell some stories and they could enjoy them after I'm gone. And I feel like right now what's happening is I'm losing the ability to do things at a fairly quick rate. And when I lose those things, what do I then talk about? I can't say, hey, if you got Parkinson's, you can go for a walk every day, because I can't go out for a walk every day. So everybody is different, and everybody has different things that they can do and can't do. And I'm just going to give you a list of the things that I think I can still do. Claudine has discussed it with me, and we have agreed that I won't do any cooking, like cooking of dinners anyway. I might do the occasional pot of baked beans or something like that, or a soup, but I am not going to be the major cooker. She's going to be the person who provides those meals. And because I'm not really safe in the kitchen, it's a gas stove and it's dangerous if I do things wrong. And the knives are very sharp, and you've seen me throw flour and sugar around. Yes, I clean it up, but it does cause Claudine concern, because when she sees it, she then doesn't want me cleaning it up. She wants to do it, and then it's more work for her. So I've agreed that I won't do the cooking. I will do some baking, and I will show you when I have done some baking. And because the baking usually is a little bit easier for me, it's sort of all in a bowl and away you go. And so I'm going to do a little bit of that, I hope. So what can I do? I can bake. I can still, my brain is still enough that I can organize, but I can't write it down. So how do you organize if you can't write it down? Well, I have 2 little tablets, and I put my list of things that I want to organize on one. And then when I want to print it off on the printer, I send it to my other better tablet, and I send it to the program that will print it, and then it prints out, and I got it printed out. And then I can take that and I can get somebody else to cut with scissors around it, and I can take a glue stick and glue it in. Why don't I take the scissors? Because I can't operate the scissors. My hands won't do it. They won't open and close the way they have to. So I can't operate the scissors, but somebody else can do it. And why a glue stick instead of tape? I can't operate tape. I cut myself on the dispenser, and I can't get the tape. It just all mangles up. And so I can't write anything. I can't cut anything. I can't tape anything. So far I can still use a glue stick, but don't let me have any other kind of glue, because I've told a couple of people this story, and I'm going to make a confession. 2 days ago or 3 days ago, I got a little shoe rack, just a little metal shoe rack from Amazon, and it wasn't expensive, and it had 3 or 4 shelves on it, but it was like white, like little metal rods, and they kept falling out. So I had the brilliant idea that I should glue them in. Now, Claudine said I could have used the hot glue, and it probably would have worked, but I didn't. Oh no, I didn't do that. I decided to order some Gorilla Glue. And the Gorilla Glue, well, if you know how bad super glue is at getting off, super glue is the baby to the big gorilla. And the gorilla is the Mac Daddy of the things. And it said on it, do not get it on your skin, wear gloves. Did I read that? No, I didn't read that. Did I notice it happening to me? No. I was using the glue, and I don't have any feelings in my hands. So I didn't know I had glue on my hands. Thank goodness I didn't put my fingers together, because they automatically stay apart like this. Thank goodness, because I had glue on my hands. And when I was sort of finished the project, I noticed that all the glue that I had put on it was clear glue, but it came out white, and it looked like icicles all down it, and I couldn't get it off of there. And the table that I was using is all mottled with it. And my hands were covered in super glue, and they hurt because I don't have feeling. I was glad I didn't have feeling, but they were covered, and you can't have your skin not breathe, and my skin was not breathing. So when I started to look into what I was going to do, there was nothing much I could do other than wait for it to fall off from new skin. And so I tried everything. I tried nail polish remover. Oh my God, my foot in a bucket. I tried nail polish remover. I tried olive oil. I tried coconut oil. That was the latest one I tried. Okay, coconut oil. I tried, I was told that if your hands, if you put them and got really cold and froze your hands a bit, then it would help. So I cleaned out the bottom of the freezer and got my hands good and cold, and then went into a hot shower. I took a scrubby into the shower, and I scrubbed my hands with the scrubby. And my hands were in terrible shape. And Claudine took tweezers, and every little piece that was peeling off, she peeled it off. So, and exposed the new skin below it. So I'll show you now. This is 3 days on, and I'll show you what's left. It's getting much, much better now. So on my hands here, you can see all this brown stuff. That's all super glue. All this is super glue. And it went up my arm a little bit. And on this side, it looks like my hands are dirty, but they're not. That's all super glue. Not super glue, Gorilla Glue. And on this side here, this one here was really bad in here. And up here. So, if you want to all have a good laugh, Darlene did it again. So glue is now out of the question. I don't get to use glue, but I've got a glue stick, and I'm allowed to use a glue stick. I say allowed. It's not a matter of being told not to do it. Sensibly says don't do it. But I'm not always sensible, and I don't always ask Claudine's opinion first, and then I should have done that. So anyway, that was the other night. And then I couldn't stand what I had done to the shelf, and I had to put it in the garbage because it was no good for anybody. And I had to buy myself a wooden shoe rack. It's lovely. I love it. I should have bought it first, but anyway, I love it, and it didn't require any glue to put together. Bill got it all together, and Claudine helped him a little bit, and that was good. So anyway, now what else do I have? But this week coming up, we're going to the lab. Bill went to the lab last week, and we're going to go this week. Claudine and I, we got some lab work to do, and I want to show you my Sunday. I made myself a big bowl of ice cream. I haven't had much to eat today, and I had thought out what I was doing in the freezer. I thought out some peaches and dark cherries, and when Claudine chopped up a chocolate bunny that I had to make it in hunks, there were shavings left, so I put the butter ripple ice cream, and then the fruit, and then the shavings. I'm going to show you. It's beautiful. Look at it. Oh my gosh. That's beautiful. Anyway, so I'm going to go and eat this. But I want to say thank you so much for watching still. And for those of you who are concerned that, they're binge watching videos just because they wanted to help me out, you really don't have to do that. I love that you want to do that. And I love if you do that. But I'm not monetized, and I never will be. We made that decision at the beginning that we would not, even if we could, monetize, simply because we don't want to come dependent on social media income or anything. And I said I'm not an expert at anything, and I don't want to get in any trouble, so I'm going to just leave it with no monetization. But if you want to go back and watch some of my old videos, you won't even hardly believe it's me. If you start at the beginning, I was 170 pounds heavier than I am right now, and I have lost 170 pounds. I was really sick at that point. That put me down to 122, and I was very sick at 122, and I'm currently at 129 to 132, and I want to hold it in the 130, 135 range, and I'm trying very hard to just hold it in there, but I'm eating much healthier because I know how sick I got. Anyway, I'm not going to prattle on again. Here, 10 minutes I've talked, and I do want to put those pictures of my beautiful granddaughter in, and I got a few pictures of Finn with her, and I'll just pick a few of them and put them in. All right, talk to y'all later. Oh, I'm still coming back on Mother's Day, but I'm not sure. I'll pop in maybe before that. We'll see how it goes. All right, thank you for watching. Bye-bye.